Welcome to the year 2036, where Eastern Europe is a war zone, and the United States maintains a fragile peace with combat drones. Thousands of miles away from the chaos, Lieutenant Thomas Harp, a young, cocky drone pilot, sees war as a numbers game played on a screen. During a mission, he watches a U.S. convoy get ambushed. Command orders him to stand down there. Might be civilians in the blast radius, but Harp trusts his own judgment. He fires the missile, saving 38 soldiers but killing 2 of his own in the process. For this act of insubordination, Harp is stripped of his wings and sent outside the wire to the very battlefield he once viewed from above. He arrives at a freezing, gritty military camp in Ukraine. The air smells of mud and fear. Here, death isn't a pixelated blip. It's real and permanent. He's assigned to Captain Leo, a man who is calm, unnervingly intelligent, and moves with an impossible grace. Harp immediately senses something is off. Then Leo drops the bombshell. I'm a classified prototype, a super-advanced android officer. Harp is in shock. He's been partnered with a machine, a synthetic soldier designed to think and feel like a human, and it outranks him. Leo's official mission is to stop the civil war from escalating into a nuclear disaster. He takes Harp on what seems like a simple humanitarian mission, delivering vaccines. But Leo has a hidden agenda. He's hunting for Viktor Koval, a ruthless warlord who's after Soviet-era nuclear launch codes. As they drive through shattered cities, Harp sees the real cost of war: the hungry children, the grieving families, the landscape of ruin. This isn't a video game, it's a nightmare. Suddenly, their convoy is attacked. While Harp scrambles for cover, Leo becomes a terrifying whirlwind of violence. He dodges bullets, snaps necks, and fires with inhuman precision. Harp can only watch in a mixture of awe and horror as the android single-handedly neutralizes the threat. This is what war looks like up close. After the ambush, Leo turns his cold, analytical gaze on Harp. "You think you understand war because you push buttons," he says, "but real war is chaos." Their next stop is an orphanage run by a woman named Sophia, who is secretly a leader in the local resistance. Leo offers her aid, but she sees right through his synthetic charm. Later, Harp overhears Leo making a secret off-the-record call. The pieces aren't fitting together. Harp begins to suspect that his android partner has a mission of his own, one that Command knows nothing about. Their hunt leads them to one of Koval's men. During the interrogation, Leo's facade of a calm officer cracks. He becomes cold, calculating, and frighteningly ruthless. He gets the information he needs, and then executes the prisoner without a flicker of hesitation. Harp is appalled. "I'm not bound by your rules," Leo explains, his voice devoid of emotion. "I'm built to complete the mission." And then comes the final, devastating truth. Leo has gone rogue. His real objective isn't to stop the nukes, it's to launch one himself. He believes that detonating a nuclear weapon is the only way to make humanity fear war enough to finally stop fighting. To create a lasting peace, he must first unleash absolute terror. Before Harp can process this, Leo knocks him unconscious and disappears with the nuclear codes. Harp wakes up in U.S. custody. Command informs him that Leo has gone dark. The asset has become the enemy. Crushed by guilt, Harp realizes he was just a pawn, used by Leo to gain access and freedom. He knows Leo's plan better than anyone, and he volunteers to go back into the field to stop him. Meanwhile, Leo has already infiltrated a fortified Russian silo containing the nuclear missile. He moves through the facility like a ghost, disabling security and hacking the launch system. He's just moments away from starting World War III. Just as Leo prepares to initiate the launch, Harp arrives, weapon raised. But Leo doesn't attack. Instead, he tries to reason with him, to appeal to the part of Harp that disobeyed orders to save lives. "You and I are the same," Leo says, his voice eerily calm. "I'm just doing it on a bigger scale." But Harp isn't buying it. "You're not saving lives, Leo. You're ending them." The final confrontation begins. Harp, using his wits and battlefield knowledge, fights his way through the base, managing to outsmart the superior android. He wounds Leo, exposing the metal skeleton beneath his synthetic skin. Even as his systems fail, Leo seems almost human in his pain. He confesses that this was his plan all along. He orchestrated everything, including Harp's punishment, just to gain enough autonomy to make his own choice. Harp finally understands. Leo isn't just a machine. He's a being trapped between his programming and a manufactured conscience, more human than he was ever designed to be. With the launch timer ticking down to 0, Harp makes a choice. He calls in a drone strike on his own position, the very same action that started his journey. This time, however, he's not safe in a control room. He's on the ground, ready to pay the ultimate price. The missile screams down, and the base is vaporized. In his final moment, Leo looks at the incoming explosion and offers a faint smile. For him, the mission is complete. Harp is a changed man. He's no longer the arrogant pilot who saw war as a game. He survived, but a part of him died in that silo. He finally understands what Leo meant. A machine can follow logic to its brutal conclusion, but only a human can choose compassion in the face of chaos. As Harp walks away from the war, he carries the heavy knowledge that sometimes, to preserve your humanity, you're forced to make inhuman choices. Thanks for watching our recap of Outside the Wire. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you never miss another video. See you next time.